Oops. Yeah. Not even 1 second in. Wow, wow, wow. Let's give it a minute. Oh, hi. You're here early. Super early. Hey, let me test the chat box. Oh, that's something I should be moving to the front. Let me move that to the front. Stream. Here we go. Found it. Chat box. Oh, it is in the front. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the screen, and it's all good. Let me lower the music here. Adjusting parameters. I think I started 1 minute earlier than last time. Perfect. It's best to leave it like this. I am like handling so many things at the same time. I am just finishing a sandwich of peanut butter and jelly and sipping on the last bit of like my caramel macchiato coffee that I just made. It was a little unsweet, so I added a little bit of extra chocolate syrup. Hopefully I don't pay for the consequences and my throat doesn't bother me during the entire thing while I record. Oops. Let me move this back. There we go. My headset was bothering a little, maybe a little bit. Let me open the window that I really want to have here. The test one. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah! Finally. Oh, I think it might be too where it's like, come on, move over here. Boom. Perfect. So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the IN-SAIN Pocast. I am your host. My name is Sain, with all caps, and tonight I will be informing you with a lot of little details that I've been having through the week. And this episode is a little packed. Hopefully it doesn't go over the hour or two, but I'm gonna try to condense it all in one sweep. I got so much information to say, and yeah, as usual, let's begin with the housekeeping. I want to keep things organized. The housekeeping as usual. If you are looking right now at the bottom of the screen, you're gonna see a scrolling text that shows to follow me on Twitter and my other socials. I have every link in the description, and usually my name in all those socials is the same as right here on YouTube, which is Sain Cisco altogether. I was able to claim that name in most websites. There are not that many Sain Cisco. And now I was just looking at myself and I noticed that I am wearing 2 sets of glasses. Let me remove the ones of my VTuber. I want to keep the cool ones. I want to show everyone, if you're looking at the screen right now, I want to show these glasses. They're pretty cool. It was a recent update for the Live 2D web application that I use, which is VTube Studio. It's currently like the most popular application to use your 2D VTuber. I really would like a 3D application like this for 3D VTubers that is just as generous and just as good, because this one is so good. And I hope you like. If you're looking at the screen, I hope you like the stream layout. I'm trying out different things just to keep it a little fresh, have a lot of animation going on. Hopefully my potato PC doesn't blow up from so many things moving at the same time. I have a scrolling background, and right now I have the website Google Chrome open, and I'm showing my public Facebook, because there's a lot of things there that I want to be showing tonight. Let me close my okay, that's the coffee hitting up. Let me talk a little bit before I start showing my personal Facebook in there. Don't worry, I made sure to condense the screen so it doesn't show anything personal. It's just there's a lot of cool stuff in there, and obviously a big part of tonight's episode has to do with the fact that there's something that I want to talk about in the episode, which is a collaboration from all the people that have been commenting. Oh, hey, B-Bumbles! Hello! Good evening to you, too. And I want to give a special shout out to you. Thank you so much for all the help and support. Thank you for sharing my post on Twitter the other day when I was going through a lot of heavy personal stuff. It really means a lot to me that you always keeping out an eye on me. Yeah, thank you, homie. I think that's the comment that you mentioned. Yeah, I really appreciate it a lot. I would like to join you on your Discord as well sometime soon. I just been having my hands full. Hopefully you can teach me a little bit about Discord, because I just made one and I just published it today. And also, I wanted to say that I would like to have you as guest in one of my future episodes, to be honest. And by future episodes, I mean not the ones in the podcast, but I'm going to have another series on Twitch that is talking to other people, interviewing them about their experience streaming. Because I'm new to this and I would like to talk to them a little bit about that. I wanted to talk about that today, so that's a good segue. I appreciate your comment right here. So I'm gonna lead with that. Last week on my Facebook and on my Twitter, I posted a very funny meme that I created about asking people to collaborate. And my collaborations doesn't have to be just with VTubers. My collaborations is with literally anyone who I met. I'm trying to make a show called Corner of the Internet or People of the Internet, something like that. Yeah. Learning Discord as I go. Yeah, as I mentioned, I want to create a show that something titled along the ways of corners of the internet, just going to a little corner, talking to a stranger, and just listening to what people have to say about their lives. I will not be judging them. They don't have to be a content creator at all. It's just probably interesting people that I met and see how they're doing and everything. I've always wanted to make a show like that, talking to many other people. So this is a good opportunity for that. I'm just gonna be asking people, I'm gonna slide into your DMs and ask you, hey, what are you doing? Hey, you wanna come live for a few minutes? It could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour. It depends on how you feel and how I feel too. I tried to make this as comfortable as possible. It can be on like the deadliest hour of the night. At this moment, I have a lot of free time. Hopefully, I manage to. But I say that I have a lot of free time, but then I keep saying that I'm very busy. I am very occupied, but by saying that, but the meaning of I have a lot of time is that I'm going to be more often home these days because I'm trying to rest from my health condition and stuff like that. I got a little bit of a break, but at the same time, my hands are packed. Like just today, I launched a keychain about my VTuber, and it's been really cute. It was really well. I appreciate all the support from everybody. That keychain and sticker set is called the debut bundle, which is something that I want to send to people, and I will also be sending a personalized letter from me thanking them for my support, for supporting me on my journey as a VTuber. It's only been a month and so, and it's been fantastic. I love it. And hey, RJ, hello to you too. Welcome. I appreciate always you dropping by to say hello to me and all the support you have for us always. Like I really, really do. All right, enough. Let's go. We're continuing with the topic that I was saying to keep my train of thoughts. In general, like I said, the housekeeping for today is going to be mostly about talking about my Discord. I want to go a little bit over the rules and also talk about my new logo that you see in the corner of the screen. Yeah. By the way, I didn't say this on my public Facebook, but it is very intentional. The fact that the letter A is a little bit sus. First, when I was drawing that on my tablet, it was not intentional. But then I said, this looks a little sus. I'm just gonna keep it like that. It looks cute. Although I rarely play Among Us. I only played it like that one time when it launched on the phone, and it was pretty good. I managed to win. But I wanna keep improving my digital art. And apparently this week I did something very good. I got a lot of compliments on a drawing that I made for the Pokemon Black and White 10th anniversary. I'll be showing that drawing as well in the chat. I'll be showing it in the screen. If you're a listener only, then you can always hop onto YouTube Saint Cisco, and you will be watching these too. The reason why I'm saying it like that is because I'm trying to quite possibly condense these audios in a way that I can probably put them in Spotify. I want to create a format that is very good for like a podcast. I have too much already on my hands, but hopefully putting it on Spotify is not such a big deal. I don't have to edit as much the audio. Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna try and keep going with my train of thoughts and non-stop with that. So anyways, I think that's enough with the housekeeping. Just like I said, follow my socials, join my Discord, be nice. Now let's go. The first topic I want to talk about is Discord, of course. I made the rules very simple. My Discord is called Saint Cisco's Science House. And my Discord is not a place for political. Let me get close and say this to your face. My Discord is not a place for political and very controversial stuff. It is literally as simple as Discord to enjoy your hobbies. I want to create a safe environment for people to talk about them, and including that word is very key. Safe. I am not going to allow not safe for work. There's many places in the internet for that. You can look at those posts. You can share those posts over someone's DMs. But I think that if I add an option for like not safe for work, I think I'll have my hands full with too many people's personal taste, and I don't really want to involve people with that chaotic energy. My Discord, it's mainly for just general safe for work hobbies. I already included a lot of things to enjoy in there and a lot of small topics, so I hope you enjoy those. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't need to go over all the rules. If you want to read them, you can go into the Discord, which is also linked in the description of this one video. Hopefully, I didn't forget it. Anyways, yeah, Discord. Let me see. I'm gonna try to read the rules here quickly on my head. Yeah, that's pretty much it. No political bullshit, no stuff like that. Be careful when sharing personal information. This is just a place for like it's like a hobby shop. I kind of want to make my Discord kind of like a hobby shop. You don't go to a hobby shop to like share so much. If you go to a place to play Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you could do there to play Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't need no Jaden Smiths talking about the political state of the world. Yeah, that's the energy that I wanna have. It's all about having fun, and also very important about the Discord. I'll be using it as key for having guests in live shows. There's a section in the bottom that I'm still preparing. There's little corners of the Discord server that I'm like trying to edit, and those will be having some uses for the future. I can host a live show in there privately, because if I'm gonna talk about to people that are, you know, strangers and stuff like that, there may be a possibility that some of them don't want my show to be live, but I still want to go on with it, because I have my goals are not just for content. I also just want to talk to people normally in like you know, in a social manner. I want a more human interaction. Yeah. And the topics, like I said, it doesn't have to be related to gaming or anything like that. It's just literally anything, people that are share common interest. And on top of that, I'm going to try having interesting guests too. I have some in mind already. I have a guest that will be coming in the future. It's probably going to be on Twitch, because the podcast is just going to be for the podcast. The show with the people that I'm going to be talking to is mostly going to be during the week, but I will be uploading those videos to YouTube. If they allow me to. I want everyone's consent. I don't want anything to be like out of touch or out of hand. Yeah, that's how we're gonna keep it. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy that too, because what I want is for other people to interact with that as well, and sympathize with others, because we're all struggling in these times. And if I have a platform to share all these things, then I would like others to have a little bit of a confidence into opening their words. Just helping in general. Yeah, I'll be talking about more that with more individuals. As for special guests, I will be having other VTubers in the show. Hopefully I learn how to have their VTubers on screen, and not just VTubers, but I will also be having artists that are pretty big on Twitter. I know a couple of them, so hopefully I'll be able to get a couple of them to participate. I already have permission of someone, and yeah. I'll be doing that really quick during Twitch hours. I don't have a schedule for Twitch. I stream randomly. And speaking of Twitch, I managed to secure 50 followers, and I've only made like 3 streams on Twitch. So let me see if I can find a proper noise for that. Right here. Whoops, I close it. Yeah, let's keep it right there. Oh, music is a little loud. Oh, there we go. All right. So yeah, and the only thing that I need to do on Twitch is basically stream. The only thing that they're asking for me to do is stream consecutive amount of days. That's something for me to worry about. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I want to thank everybody who follow me on Twitch too. Like, you don't need to be attentive to watch. You don't need to go over there. You're not obligated to go over there. But if you go there, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you at least say hello. And also, if you're here right now, then please make sure to give a like to my YouTube video right now. Anyways, I think it's about time that I start showing the Facebook post, because that's gonna be a pretty heavy topic too. And by heavy, I mean that, I hope that I don't get in trouble for today's show, because there's a lot of things to talk about. Yeah. Yo, Goose, glad you can make it. Okay. So now that all that is out of the way, let's begin with this. Oh, news. Oh yeah, there we go. On the screen, I'm moving them on. I know you all can see this, but I'm trying to move the screens so I can see them both at the same time. Perfect. Anyways, to continue with the first topic of the day is I think I talk about this on every podcast, but Gabriel's Dropout. I finished it. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Very good show. You may like it. I gave it my review. Here on my comment, I mentioned that it's a 9 out of 10. And that's because it's like pretty basic, but it's pretty good. I talk about it. I highly recommend it. Super hilarious show. And over here we have a really hilarious screenshot that I took from my Twitter. And wow, this got a lot of share. It really flew off. It got 76 shares. It's been moving around. I've seen people repost the screenshot of Iron Mouse saying "Hablas español," and then K-San replying with "El putas." Got you on the background noise. I'm editing junk. Don't worry, I really appreciate it. If you're here, if I'm in your second monitor, if I'm on your cell phone while you're doing stuff, that's pretty good too. I highly appreciate it. Satania, the MVP. Yeah! Satania is such a cool character. I've never seen a main character that has taken a better role like the main character. Oh my god, Satania is such a good character. One more thing that I want to show below here is about this statue of... No, it's not. Yeah, it's a statue. Yes, it's a statue. It's a pop-up parade of Fire Emblem 3 houses. And the first one they got is Edelgard and Bernadette. They look very, very cute. Oops, I can't see that. Can I see that? No, yeah. Never mind. But you'll see it in the... Oh my god, what happened to you? There you go. Let me go back again. Oop, I have scrolled too fast. Technical difficulties. Bernadetta, what did you do to my Facebook? I tried zooming in on a photo and the entire page went crazy. But anyways, I'm almost there. I'm really here. Yeah. And yeah, I made it right here. Perfect. Hello? Window capture? Oh, perfect. There we go. Yeah. Also here on one of my doodles that I make on my fridge, I drew myself congratulating everyone for following me on Twitch. I mentioned that already earlier. I'm very grateful about that. So yeah, I wanted to celebrate that with a little drawing. Hopefully I make a digital version of this and I make it an emote on my Discord. I would like to animate it. I like to make the hands clapping and everything. Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to animate as well. That I really got myself with too much on my hands, and I haven't even done the music that I wanted to create. I want to create original music for my channel. And oh yeah, I like your glasses. Thank you. They're new. They're very fancy glasses. They move with me. It's part of the new update for Live 2D. They move around with me and they have their own physics. Oh, bee bumbles. I think if it's done well in CG and has a nice place in animation 2D and CG can work together. Yeah, that's very true. It's a very difficult because I heard that when it comes to 2D and CG graphics mixed together, animation studios tend to have different sectors, like different studios that work on it. So because sometimes the specialized 3D artists are not the same ones that work in 2D, so the quality gets mixed up. That's why it's so hard to keep track of it. One of the biggest topic about that is it's a cartoon show, the World of Gumball, the cartoon. They said that to create that cartoon, one episode has to use like so many studios. It can go from 7 to 10 to however many studios have to grab their hands into that show. It's like so difficult because the going back and forth to just create one single episode can take a long time, and also the money because they're hiring different studios. It's not like they can cheapen out by carrying everything in one place. And here I made a very forget about that post. Oh yeah, here's the difference about my CG and my 3D character. Speaking of CG, I've been trying to upgrade my character little by little. You probably haven't even noticed because I just change. Sometimes I change the size of the neck, and sometimes I change the size of the glasses or the little details because I've been trying to like erase it. I've noticed that I had an error pixel for the longest time on my glasses because I use a pre-made asset and I erased the top part, but I forgot a little bit of a dot, and it was moving and it made me uncomfortable because I was able to see it. It's just an artist dilemma. Nobody saw it, but I was like, yeah. I know nobody gives a shit, but I was looking at that pixel and it was making me go mad. And continuing here, yeah, this is trending lately. The artist Speedaroo made a Ace Attorney video, a parody, and there's a very seductive clown that's like going everybody go down bad for clowns. Everybody wants a piece of that Clussy. Yeah, I know. It's a really good animation. You should go see it. This is part of the weekly news. Yeah, it's important that I talk about Clussy. Don't judge me. I hope y'all can listen to the music in the background. I'm trying to control the audio. I didn't even ask. I'm just on fire tonight. I'm just like trying to go and speedrun, because I know I have so much to talk about. And also trying out the new format of going even faster than before. Beyond the limits. Anyways, enough about Clussy and speed, so let's keep going. Next up, it's a sketch that I tried to make on my tablet, and it's about the Pokemon Black and White 2 10th anniversary. I actually managed to use some references. I want to give a small art advice once I get to the completed picture, because I do have some art advice from people who are beginner artists. I myself am a beginner artist. I don't know if I should be giving advice. Wow, I will talk about this later. There's a big topic that has to do with something about this. I don't know how I feel about talking about this right now, but I'll talk about that later. Next post. Yeah, I found some of my old Yu-Gi-Oh! I found some of my old Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in one of my storage bins, and I'm so happy. I almost teared up looking at one of these decks. I have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck that I have since high school. Wow, this deck is like so old. Some of the cards look already like super yellowish, but it still holds strong and it's very good. I look at it and some cards are actually pretty expensive, but I'm not gonna sell them because their quality is not that good. And when it comes to reselling, and I know I love talking about that topic, reselling, it's one of the things that I'm very passionate about, and not like in scalper manner, but you know, it's just like it's a good way to like trying to recycle the stuff you have and keep having new stuff. So if you have difficulty with income, it's a really good thing to learn about. Always learn about reselling and what you got. It's important to value the things how you have them. Yeah, that's a really good advice. Oh my god, this is so wholesome. You have to look at this. This week it was a Sonic presentation, and I know you like Sonic a lot, OB Bumbles. Yeah, you've been playing Sonic on stream on YouTube. I saw you. I was actually in one of your streams. I was too shy to talk about because I didn't want to interrupt the flow of your speed runs. And also I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about about the Sonic. Sonic lately has been a little bit of a controversial topic because of the quality of the games, as usual. Nothing new there, but I think maybe it's still fun, right? Anyways, more important than the games, the VTuber Corone from Hololive, she received she's actually an official ambassador for the brand of Sonic, and she got this really cute update on her Sonic character, her Sonic look. It's Corone with blue hair and a blue Sonic hoodie. It is so adorable, and she's even holding a Sonic a Knuckles plushie. It's so good. This is so cute, and she has an official Sega shirt. That was very wholesome. The stream, she was just delightful. She's literally my favorite Hololive member. And this was amazing to see. Just her, she's just really wholesome. I'm just playing it normally. Oh, that's okay. That's cool. So Sonic games can still be really fun. I really would like to play it. At the moment, oh, your training from Anna and Teresa has paid off with the reselling. Yeah. I really, yeah, Teresa is Octopath Traveler. Yeah, I almost forgot, but yeah, it's been a while since I heard about that. I actually saw a really cute Teresa fan art on Twitter recently. I should have shared it with you, RJ, because I really know you like the character too. She has like the cutest voice too. I really like Teresa, and yeah, obviously Anna. Today I'm gonna talk about Anna. I want to talk about Anna later because it's a really touchy topic when I get to the controversial topic, and I hope I don't get canceled because of that. Yeah, well, you'll hear it later. Let's continue here and see what's going on. Yeah, the Corone. Whoa, yeah, the post twice. That was your post actually. I started watching this anime called Chikikomori is not just a cutie. I wanted to give my 2 cents on this because I haven't talked about this. I did say when on one of my episodes, I think that I said that I wanted to watch it, that anime with the pink hair girl, and I am slightly disappointed. It's a little slow pace. Chikikomori is not just a cutie; it's a little slow for my taste, and not a lot goes on. I'm glad that there's an anime that already started with the main characters as a couple. There needs to be more like that. It's pretty good, but I don't know, something about it just doesn't really hit with me. I said in a comment that because I heard that what is this anime missing, and I said this anime is missing some spice. There's like nothing serious going on, nothing, it needs more drama. It needs more something. It needs a very good hook up. It doesn't really have it. So it didn't really hook me up that much. I'm gonna continue watching it. And you know what I did? And someone's gonna strangle my neck because of this. I switched it to dub, and somehow it got better. That's very rare, but listening to it in Japanese felt so slow, and the English dub for some reason it's a little bit more generous with the pacing of the voices, and actually it was pretty fun. I'm gonna keep looking at it more. I think I'm in episode 5 or 6. But I'll keep watching that. And going on here, oh my god, I have to dedicate one entire episode to like very interesting people that I've seen on Twitter, like artists or Twitter accounts, like all the gimmick accounts. But I'll always like looking at unique accounts that dedicate to like having one single role, or it's usually artist related, or like the gimmick accounts, like that Dahlia Twitter. I forgot the name of it, but anyways, I'm gonna continue with what I'm actually showing on screen and not get sidetracked. Need to watch more anime. Yeah, I need to. There's not enough time for anime. We're always like so busy, and so I don't even know how to fit it all in. I usually watch anime when I'm like eating or when I wake up. Just leave it running, or just at least watch one when I'm eating, or doing the crazy psychopath thing of watching anime in 1.2 speed. That's how sometimes some anime are better enjoyed like that. But yeah, the artists you see on the screen right now, they're called Diva, the Little Nuns, and the other one is Poka. I hope I'm saying that right. I know it has with an accent because it's like a Japanese sounding name. And Poka is the one with the little blind girl, that is OC, the original character, who's like very controversial because of how the artist draws the character in very abused manners. And the Little Nuns Twitter, it's a comic book that is like super wholesome. It's super good. I love it. You should actually, if you want to make your day better, go to Diva's Little Nuns Twitter account. Just scroll through it for like a minute, just 1 minute, and your day will get infinitely better. And in the opposite side of the spectrum, if you want your day to be shitty, go to Pocast Twitter account and scroll down for a little bit. You will be shocked. So those are two really cool Twitter accounts that I always like keeping my eyes on. And I respect the artistic manner. These are not people that try to aim to hurt others. They just focus on their art and their own way to expressing this art. The last anime, Bumble says, the last anime I watched was Hunter x Hunter. It's my number 1. It replaced Naruto real quick. Oh wow, yes. Hunter x Hunter, very good. Very, very good. I wish there was more of it. And there will be more of it. Actually, the creator recently has been updating what he is doing. I really expect to see more of it. I have I think starting Hunter x Hunter was the best decision that I ever made before I left Puerto Rico. Before I left Puerto Rico, I binged Hunter x Hunter. It sucked up my life, and I focused on that so much. It was so good. So good. Hunter x Hunter is a masterpiece. I wish it had a better last season, but everything about it in between is just a redeeming quality. Nothing in that anime gets dull. Probably like the first couple of episodes are slow because they're introducing the character. But Killua the man, it's so good. Killua is so good, such an interesting character. Leorio as well. Everyone's so good. Gon is a little goofy, but I can understand the meaning of the character. Hell, I can even do an entire episode dedicated to reviewing Hunter x Hunter, and I have very strong takes. So probably, hopefully, B Bumbles, I'll talk about that with you someday. I'll grab a hold of you. I'll drag you to my to I'll drag you to one of your own Discord chats, and I'll chat with you about that because I have very strong takes about Hunter x Hunter, and I'm also very forgetful about names, so I have to study names. I'm always forgetful about names, but I never forget a face. I never forget a face. That's something about me, a quality. Even when I was a teacher, I was like, I forget the student's name, but I never forget a face. I know what they did, and I know what their I know their needs. I know what to do. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's my Rosa sketch flat color. This is part of the sketch that I was doing. I'll continue showing the finished work later. It's right here in the timeline. Okay, this is also kind of big. It's related to Sonic, and it's a topic that was happened this week that it really alerted everyone, and I have my own take on this. The Yuji Naka, someone very important working in Sonic, he talked about something that it's like an open rumor. Like everyone already knows about Michael Jackson having music in Sonic 3, but apparently, since he doesn't talk English very well, and he posted on Twitter that he made he kind of like declared an open what's it called? Yeah, he confirmed about Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson's interaction with Sonic 3, but apparently that was kind of a mistake. He didn't mean to say that. What he meant to say is that on TikTok, Sonic, the official Sonic page, made a video on TikTok with Michael Jackson music. He was specifically talking about that. Yeah, Sega's worst kept secret. Exactly. But, Yuji Naka, the way he wrote it, it sounded like he was confirming it. Because apparently there's never been like an official statement because Sega wanted to deny the interaction with Michael Jackson with Sonic. But yeah, apparently, that's not what he meant. But we all know the truth. It's already an open secret. It's the worst kept secret in history. What's next? The government is just gonna tweet about government secrets like the Illuminati and stuff like that. I saw comments like that, and it was just hilarious. Naka's just bitter about the whole Balan fiasco and wanted to make the whole world burn. Now, yeah, I saw the news about him and then how he didn't really finish his work with Balan Wonderland. Apparently, I've been saying that name wrong, but I don't mind. We all know what game we're talking about. Balan was a little bit of a disaster. And that's a shame because I really like the design. I like the design of some of the characters, especially the main character and all that stuff. I really liked it. But oh well. There's plenty of let's play this. If I go on about Balan, we'll just be here like bashing on Balan all night. Oh yeah, and here's the finished sketch of my Rosa. Yeah, I'm really glad of how it turned out. It's my first time that I've ever been so proud of it. Thank you for all the interaction with the post. It's got 67 reactions. That's pretty good. I sound like an excited kid. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, I need to keep improving my art. I need to find more ways to do more shortcuts. Art takes a lot of time and very little profit. But yeah, I'm just very glad at how it came out. It's best generation, best girl. Needed some recognition. Yeah, here's one of my TikToks that I made. The interaction in it and TikTok was pretty good. I liked it. I like using my own camera to look at my 2D avatar and use these filters. It's a pretty good way to make quick and easy content for Instagram Reels or TikTok. And continuing, here's the logo. In a closer look, it's already on the stream. You can probably see it on the bottom left. But yeah, the A is sus. We talked about that already. I still want to upgrade it, but I like how it looks right now. It looks like it looks squishy. That's what I wanted to go for. Something nice and comfy to look at. I've been learning my digital. And over here is a very TikTok is weird, man. TikTok. Every time I go to TikTok just to like promote my work, it's like I always stumble upon very rare lives that are just like very uncanny valley. And in one of these, I actually made a post to see if this stream was actually live or someone recording it from a screen, and I actually appeared on the stream. And the person was looking at me like confused, like, why is this guy saying Amogus? I don't like interrupting people with trolling comments like that, but it's just like something that the opportunity was there and I took it. Anyways, come on. It says, art takes a lot of time and very little profit. Tell me about it. I'm doing it for free out of love. Yeah, it's mostly a passionate job. It's always really, and I love your comics, man. Thank you for sharing them all the time. They really make my night a little better. I hope my responses also are very good to you on that. And here's a meme someone posted. Apparently, I am made of oil in this meme. It's the second edit that I've seen like this. I haven't posted the other one. I kept that in my DMs, but I need to post it. It's just a bottle of oil Crisco. I need to make this. I need to make it transparent so I can make it a Discord emote. I can't do TikTok. In any way possible, yeah. Looking at it, yeah. I know some people can't even look at TikTok. It's just uncanny valley sometimes. And also, when it comes to like making TikToks, it's also its own unique art. It just takes a lot of it, man. I thought it'd be like just clipping my own content, but the way you have to like put it on the screen to fit the format, it's just weird sometimes. You just gotta be patient with it. Also, it'll take away your brain cells. And oh yeah, I hope this doesn't get me in trouble. It's an art form. Please, YouTube, respect this. Long ago, not really long ago, about 2 weeks ago, I think I made a post making a joke about artist commission. Speaking of artists, and in this post, I said that when people describe artist prices, the art prices, sometimes it sounds like a hitman writing their their commission list. Like, because some artists write on their list like, oh yeah, I can draw a headshot for a certain amount of money. I can draw a body shot. I can draw a full body, and they write it in such a quick format that it just sounds like a hitman. And somebody on Twitter, because this post on Twitter got crazy far. It got like thousands of shares and likes. When I saw the interactions, the statistic, it got like tens of thousands of interactions. Also here on Facebook, it got a lot of shares because I screenshotted that joke, and someone made actually an artwork related to that. It's kind of bloody, but there's like a murderer here. He's just like, he's saying commissions open, half body, headshot, and full body, and the prices of how it gives me chills. I told him as a joke that he forgot the prices for chibi, but I don't think he wanted to have like chibi characters dead because it would like represent something else. It's just a little too dark. And continuing here, yeah, I managed to get some characters from Heroes. I'll post about that more like later. Oh my God, Kaguya-sama finished officially. I'm crying for reals. It's so heartbreaking for me because I love this anime. I've never seen a rom-com that has made me rewatch the episodes like twice in a row because I really want to capture all the jokes and think a little details about it. Kaguya-sama, I officially declare it's a 10 out of 10. I said it there, subjectively and objectively in both statistics, because I managed to. It manages to surpass what becomes, what makes an anime a 10 out of 10. To me, a 10 out of 10 is an anime that it just has like such an explosive, feel in the community, and this is an anime that's going to be talked about for a long time. It's so good. It starts kind of like a Death Note feeling, but in a romantic comedy, and everything in a position that everything is important and everything matters. But it's so goofy, and I fell in love with all the characters, even with Miko Ino, the one in the very end here in the photo, because she appeared later in a different season, and I thought she would be a little intrusive, but she fit like a perfect glove. Such a good character too, hilarious. Kaguya-sama is so good. Ching. Yeah, you'll still see this anime getting quoted. The Chica dance was very popular. It made an impact in anime culture and the community. I'm so glad. I hope it gets more adaptations. I hope it gets at least a movie, because unfortunately the way it ended, it looks like they just secure the entire show in one bundle. It has 3 seasons, a rom-com that has lasted 3 seasons and for many years. It's so good. Whew, let me catch my breath. I was talking there a lot and suddenly I ran out of air. Just appreciating Kaguya-sama, Love is War, ultra romantic. It's pretty good. Anyways, yeah, 10 out of 10. Go watch it. It's your time. Hopefully they'll make a movie because there's a little bit more in the manga, but it's not that much. I heard that the continuation in the manga. I saw some of the panels. They're very good, but it's perfect for a movie. I don't know if they have enough for a 4th season. That'll be stretching it a little too much. But if they do, then I welcome it. Hell yeah. More Kaguya-sama is always very good for me. Good food. Another TikTok that I made. I was using a new software with my 3D character. I also made a spicy one, but I haven't posted it. I don't know if I should yet. It's the one with the office suit. Here's another drawing that I made this week. I need to color it. Don't know if I will. I need to practice more shading. So that's what I'm scared of. I need to learn from more YouTube tutorials. And here we go. Let's see. First time we can Discord. Oh yeah, the initial of my Discord server. A gift from Kaguya-sama. So good. They made a reference of Charlie Brown and Resident Evil in that last season. It was hilarious. I don't think I want to talk about this topic. I know some people are very concerned about me. I got a comment on my Twitter saying, please rest sane. And I appreciate everyone's concern when it comes to this. I am doing fine. And by fine, I mean that I'm at home. I'm finally able to get some groceries. And I'm finally able to afford some of the bills that I have. But I'm still working. I'm working very hard in the background. I'm always working with the stuff on eBay. I'm always working with the stuff that I gotta do. This here is a little bit of a touchy topic. I don't really want to break the immersion of the podcast with a topic like this, but it has to do with me, like, you know, just in my moments recapping this, I updated the way I had on my GoFundMe for the hospital things that I've been going on with. Yeah, that's why I say that I have a lot of time. It's because I'm at home resting. I'm just gonna keep it at that. And I appreciate everyone's help. It really touches me. I don't want to cry on stream. I'll leave that for the stream that I'm gonna dedicate to fully crying. For now, I'm in a really good mood tonight. Yeah, anything helps. I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful to you too. The Nathan is going for me, boys. Oh my god, please don't make me cry. I know you're here. I know you helped me a lot too. It tears me up, for real. My voice is breaking a little bit, but I'm gonna keep going. Let me show you this shiny Pokemon. Yeah, I managed to catch one of the shiny dinos that appear in the Pokemon Go Festival. I really like it a lot. I wish I would have caught at least 2 more. It was yeah, it was really fun. I like catching shiny Pokemon and flexing them on my social media. Help the homie out if you can. Just sharing helps out. Thank you so much. I appreciate that too. And thank you. Oh, yeah, I already did my compliments to you earlier. Anyways, let me continue on. I got a little bit more to go. It's a very nice picture of Kill la Kill. I love this one a lot. Kill la Kill is also one of those animes that are 10 out of 10. Even to this day, this anime is over, done so, finished. And for some reason, it still keeps being talked about. It's so good. The characters, everyone fell in love with the characters so much. Even if it has no more content, you're still going to be seeing art, memes, profile pictures about it, merchandise. You're still seeing merchandise about Kill la Kill. It's very scarce, but you still see it. That's what makes the 10 out of 10 anime. An anime that transcends time. Well, actually, even if an anime has merchandise, it doesn't mean that it's a 10 out of 10. Look at Darling and the Franxx. It's also a studio, I think it's Studio Gainax anime. Kill la Kill, yeah. I mean, Darling and the Franxx. We'll talk about that. I make so much fun of Darling and the Franxx. I got my own takes. It has so many good things and bad things about it. But anyways, moving on. Over here, yeah, I made a thankful note about the pros that I talked about before. Thank you all for helping me keep going mentally and physically. Really appreciate it. Really good. Really good Daisy art by one of my friends on Facebook, Ray Dangolandia. Very cool Fire Emblem artist. I really appreciate all his work. He draws a very cool spicy pictures too. But yeah, he likes to prefer the Sake for Work material, and it's always very good. I like his art style. I want to replicate this art style. It's so simple but so good. It's perfect. I need to get his advice, but I'm not good with approaching people to ask for advice. Like, what do you recommend you do? It's so good. Premiere Pro is being a pain, but it won't deter me. I understand. Anyways, moving on. Oh my god, I talked about this last week, but Rise of the Shield Hero has been slightly getting better, and I made a post about it, and someone said something very interesting about one of the characters, which is like Naofumi's new friends. The fact that he has friends is just uncanny, because the anime's hook was that he was like an outcast, and now he has friends. I don't know how long this will last, because usually the interesting part that everything gets taken away from him. Sony Vegas kind of mid. Oh, you're talking about programs to edit. Yeah, I use what's it called? DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos. Yeah, I use DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos. It's a free one, but for some reason sometimes it keeps bothering me to pay something. I sure will not. Because I know that there are other programs that are better. I try to get everything officially. I'm trying to work like the middleman. I'm still working on it. I hope my potato PC can handle more software like that. It was a really cool character in Rise of the Shield Hero. Looks very familiar. Huh? Anytime there's a red hair character like this, I always feel like personally attached to them. It's another Anna. My character based a lot heavily influenced on Anna. Yeah, very cool character. I'm pretty sure she's only gonna appear for that episode, but it's always like I always have the red hair alert. I use Adobe and I used to use DaVinci. Yeah, I'm gonna keep changing my softwares to see what works better. I do that a lot. I like experimenting with new software. I've installed so many of them on my PC. Oh yeah, and here's the thing, the big thing of the night. It's this post that I made about what grinds your gears. Oh my god, my voice. I reached the end, boys. No, not the end of the podcast, but the end of the timeline. Because I think I'm gonna talk about this, because there's quite a few comments that are here that I'd like to discuss. And if anyone wants to give an input on this, you're more than welcome. I'll even do the ones that are live. And I also received some DMs about this. And speaking of DMs, before I talk about going on with today's show, I want to talk about a very important part of the Discord. I made a section of the Discord that's called the mailbag. That was heavily inspired by some other friends. I don't know if to call them friends. It's a bit more of a parasocial relationship. So when it comes to the mailbag section that I want to create on this show, it's something that I want to talk about. I want others to interpret their. Oh wait, hold on. Let me collect those thoughts. A mailbag is specifically made for anyone who wants to ask a question about literally anything, like a special topic for the show that they want me to put an input or give their opinions, And if you're interested into something like that, you can always send me a DM or send me a message on my Discord with hashtag #SaneMailbag, and I will be answering those topics in the show. Usually at the beginning of the show, it's the best. And I mentioned this was inspired by another friend. It's more of another podcast that I listened to. It's called A Talk Patrol, because they're independent podcast that is like very fun. They have tons of episodes. I mentioned them before. It's created by Kyle and Sean, and yeah, I took that idea from them, and I hope I put it to good use, because I also want to give my input on things that people need help with, because although I'm someone who's like not like socially not like socially interacting with a lot of people, I am very knowledgeable at dealing with a lot of situations. So yeah, I will do that. Anyways, let's continue with I'll explain more the details of the mailbag in a post. I'll make about that. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, I'll get some mailbag in there too. It's like if you want a shortcut explanation of what's a what's a mailbag? It's specifically like, you remember those old TV shows where they send mail and asking like, oh, dear Saint Cisco, today I have a question about this topic, and then you put that topic there, and I'll talk about it if it's like relevant to the show or something that you need help with. And hopefully that will have more of a human touch in this show than just me rambling about what's been going on during the week. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. It's not just a filler because I have plenty to talk about. Yeah, I kind of wanted to make a topic like that. Hopefully it goes good. I'm always trying out new things. This is only my 4th episode of the podcast, and yeah. Before I start with the topic in the picture that you see right now, let me see if there's something else before I go to that one, because it's almost the end of the timeline. It's the end of the Discord. Oh yeah, very important. I am also very passionate about this because the VTuber Kson, formerly known as someone else very popular, she debuted her 3D avatar. It looks a lot like my character too, because I very much aspire to have a look like this. I love it. Those are real goals. I want a character who looks just as good as this. It's a very far goal, but I'm sure it's possible. And if I can make it myself, that'll be even better. Because I'm trying to aim to do everything with my own hands. Even though I didn't create my own VTuber, but I want to give everything my own spin. Yeah, her VTuber, he looks amazing. Really kick-ass design. My VTuber is kind of inspired by this VTuber as well. So yeah, I love it personally. Let's continue here. Oh yeah, I made a link tree. I upgraded it. And that's today's podcast. Yeah. Oh yeah, and here, to show you all, this is the keychain that I made. It's so cute. I love it. I'm gonna keep my own. I'm gonna keep my own set. Yeah, you can see it there like that. I almost show something inappropriate. But anyways, yeah. If you see these, they're in my coffee shop right now. I mentioned that all the funds here are to keep helping with the goal that I had earlier about my personal situation going on. All those funds are specifically for that and upgrading the quality of the podcast and all that stuff. So if you go to my coffee shop, you're more than welcome to see around. I have a ton of posts. I also give updates there at least once a month about what's been going on or my desired goals. In my coffee, I mentioned that one of the things that I really want is a leap motion tracking device, which is something used for the hands, so I can use my 3D avatar a lot better. Yeah, it will help me. It's a technological assistant program. I do need help with mobility, and I think a virtual headset will be a little too much for my head. It may hurt my head. I'm not sure how I feel about a VR set. I really would love to because I love that stuff. There's people inviting me to VR chat, but yeah, it's like very tricky. I kind of want to go to VR chat with my full power. I went there once as my character, and I got out. I haven't really updated that since then. It was with my old 3D avatar. I need to make a new 3D avatar with my Vroid, the one that I have, the 3D character. I like to put that one in VR chat too. Hopefully, I'll be able to make that. That's one of my goals that I have in my coffee. Yeah, so I hope you appreciate this post here, because I really love it a lot. I'm actually keeping one of these for myself. I know I'm supposed to be making profit about these, but it's just so cute. I love it. I'm not being biased. It's true. I like the quality how it came out. It's very small. It's just like the size of a quarter, but yeah. With all these, if anyone get these, I will also be like sending a personalized message if I know the person. If I don't, then I'll make my best to it. I promise about that. At this very moment, I only have 8 of them left. I haven't checked if I sold any more, but I know that I managed to sell one of them to a friend and some others to some friends that had dips on them. But right now, there's only 8 of these bundles left on my coffee. I tried to make an Etsy account, but Etsy is being a little bit of a crazy cuckoo. I need to wait at least a couple of days until I can fix the Etsy, but I don't think I'm gonna use Etsy. Etsy fees are too much, and I think coffee is just as good. You can use PayPal. It's just as easy, super easy, and it's a more direct approach. I like coffee a lot more. Okay, and to begin with the main topic of the day, which is the post about grind my gears. I'll be reading through these and giving my best feedback as possible. Let's put it to all comments. I'll be trying to keep the names private. Let me see if I can read this fast. So, I also, oh yeah, I have one of them on DMs. Alright, so let me look at it here. I'm just looking at that one specific one in my phone. I'll be looking at that one in a second. Here we go. So I asked the question, what grinds your gears? And this question is not just about the topics related to like the hobbies. It's literally about anything. I just wanted to see what people would answer on this. And so yeah, anything goes. This person's here on my, sent me a direct message with that question, and they said, what grinds your gears? The choices, and for them, it's the one with the, this is gaming related. They really don't like your choices matter in video games that disregard your choices. Oh yeah, that's very true. That one, okay, I understand that one a lot, because when you play Pokemon, there's like not a lot of things that your choices matter. So yeah, it's like sometimes if some people feel like it's a waste of time when they try to give you choices, especially when they make it so crucial. Why give you a choice at all? I guess it's just for immersion. So I understand people who like it and people who don't. It's more for immersion, at least to make you look like the character's talking. It happens a lot in Genshin Impact 2, where the character, the traveler, has a lot of dialogue, but everything is just like condensed to like the same opinion. They don't even have like a different cutscene. So does it really matter if they give you choices in video games when they don't, when they're not gonna affect the outcome of the game? I don't know how you feel about that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have agree with this one. First comment here says N. I hope it's nothing bad, but I responded in my best way possible, and I said understandable, and I replied with a picture of N. Yeah, that's totally what it means. Okay, what grinds your gears? When you have basic reference cheat, but people still consider it not safe for work because it's it's nude, even with censor. Huh. Okay, I get it. It's when you have a, what's it called? Yeah, this is the artist community thing. It's a when you show someone a reference cheat of someone that of a pose, some character models are not clothed because it helps you see the anatomy. Yeah, I don't know why I really don't know why anyone would be angry about that, unless it's like super explicit. But yeah, I agree with this one. Freedom of choice. Yeah, that's the correct statement. Thank you. Those are the words that I was looking for, but I had them in like the tip of my mind, but they just didn't want it to come out. And okay, third one here. What grinds your gears? I hate it when in the middle of class I accidentally redacted. You do that to your homies? You like to make them feel good? That one got a lot of interaction. Yeah, so that's on you, man. If you like to do that, then go ahead. Do it for the homies. Okay, next one. What grinds your gears? I don't get how some people can play the same game for thousands of hours and have not improved once from the moment they started to play the game. Man! Do I feel attacked? No. I'm a true gamer. I improve, at least somewhat. I'm get familiar. I'm a somewhat moderate good gamer. But I understand what you mean. There's people who play games for thousands of hours and they don't want to increase their difficulty or increase their difficulty in video games is a very touchy topic when it comes to understanding that some people just want to chill and they don't really go up and down. Some people just have a limit break, man. They just hit a limit, they hit a wall, and there's not a lifetime, not even a lifetime of practicing will help them improve that wall. I heard many funny stories. There's this one story that always gets to me, and I heard it in another podcast. I think it was the official podcast from Voice Critical. I think one of the guys, I think it was in that one, or it was in the Lazy Cast. It was one of those two. If you're familiar with those two podcasts, then you'll probably know about this story. Okay, so it's a small story about a guy's dad was playing one of those Rome Empire games, the ones that are city building, or something like that. And they've been playing that game for like an eternity. They play it every night, just chilling. They are conquering other kingdoms, and then the dad challenged the kid to say, "Hey, I bet I can beat you if we go PvP on this game, since you're such a good gamer." And then the kid was like, okay, I'll play with you, Dad. I'll give you a match. And then when he plays with his dad, his dad gave one of those very angry, very angry rants, like a tantrum, like a little kid. He used the slur to describe it, so it was even more funny. But I don't got proof of that slur. But anyways, he described him as one of those kids who like went in a rampage. His dad started like throwing the sofa around, throwing chairs around, saying, "Why are you so good? You never play this game." Well, Dad, you just suck. You've been playing this game for like a decade and you still suck at it. What the hell? You never increase your difficulty in this game. You always like just manage to play every day and just go easy mode and just get your serotonin because you win against the computer in easy mode. Dad, you suck at playing video games. You don't get it. That story always gets to me. Anyways, continuing on with the next one. What grinds your gears? Windows updates that slow your internet speed. Yeah, that one's already, I think everyone agrees with that. And next one. When people's dog ear band beige. What the hell is this? I know English isn't my first language, but come on, man. When people dog ear or band pages. Oh, okay, never mind. It's me. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I understand it now. Okay. It's when people use a book and they bend the corner of it, and that ruins the page forever because it's gonna have that dent. Oh my god, yes. I had that happen with like a manga once when I was in college. Oh my god. What was the manga? It was a Shonen Jump. I used to take care of my Shonen Jump mangas, and I saw a guy who was like, "Oh yeah, just reading my." I used to bring my Shonen Jump magazines to college and throw them in like the hobby table where everyone gathers around. And there was this guy who was like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave it in this page," and then they bent the page, and I'm like, "Dude, what the hell? That's my book! Don't do that." I don't know what they're thinking, but anyways, yeah, some people are very inconsiderate like that. It's best to do that to newspapers since they're gonna be throw trash around, but don't do that to someone else's book. That's rude. Ask them first, at least. Come on, have some decency. Another one. That one. Oh my god, my throat. That one can have reasonable, terrible opinion, but must be kept to itself because snowflakes will get triggered and slander you as an extremist, hateful bigot. Huh. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope I said that right because there was a bunch of words here that I don't use often. I'm not someone who gets political. When I see stuff like this, I yawn, I move away. But apparently in this comment, they're talking about specifically when they... Yeah, when you have a strong opinion and then you really want to let it out in public and it's like, yeah, but really though? Do you really believe that? And then you're like, oh, they immediately condense you as someone who is like a part of the extremists. And it's like, nah, that's not good. It doesn't always roll good. But I get you. I get this one a lot. Woman. What grinds your gears, woman? Come on. Okay, so what grinds your gears? My manager not giving me enough work schedule. Ooh, I'm so sorry about that. There are some people who will benefit for that, and there's some people who don't. I hope they understand your situation, and good luck with that. Any Among Us reference? Is Among Us outdated? Nah, I think Among Us will last forever. It's just too much of a funny, catchy meme. I understand people who are sick of it. Even sometimes I'm like, okay, haha, Among Us reference. But then I'm guilty of using it. So it's like I'm a hypocrite. I'm a big freaking hypocrite. I'll say that right now. I will declare it. I am a hypocrite. I have a shirt that says hypocrite, and I wrote it myself. That's not a lie. It's true. I made that for a parody once, and I never put a picture of it just because it looks stupid. Anyways, continuing here. Ooh, this one's mine, and I will say this right now. People who follow you so you can follow them, then unfollow you so they can keep the points. This happens a lot on TikTok and Instagram because the follow system is so cryptic. Internet is a lot about clout chasing and getting those points so you can look better than others. So it's pretty shallow when people follow you so they can get a follow out of you and then they can unfollow you back. Or people who add you so they can make you like their page. Come on, it's kind of disrespectful. Try to grow in a more organic manner. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying not to be like so intrusive. I've been recommended to do that. I've been recommended to even put ads about of my channel, but I don't want to do that. I want to grow in an organic manner. I feel more comfortable like this. Among Us. Someone here said, I need an actual 10-foot papyrus roll, that's a paper, in order to list all the things that grinds my gears. Huh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that some people behave like this. I'm someone who lets go of things really fast. If they don't intrude in my life, I try to not keep grudges. I'm someone who's like, luckily I'll say this right now. I have a health condition that will literally kill me if I stress too much. Literally. Actually, I was told with the many doctors that I've been to not stress. Blood pressure will literally kill me. But the big blessing that I have is that I was born with a lot of patience. Yeah, I guess it has to do with me being Puerto Rican and waiting in long ass lines all my life. Apparently, I've been told that, like, wow, you have a lot of patience for a lot of issues. Yeah, I freaking do. It's I will say that. I will declare that that's one of my specialties. Patience. I have patience to play JRPGs that take the longest time. I have patience for long dialogue. I have patience for long lines. As long as I'm entertained, I have hyper focus. I don't know if it has to do with my mental state. I don't think I have any mental state conditions that I'm aware of. The one that starts with the letter A. I can say it because I'm saying it in a very indicational matter. I don't think I've been declared to be like autistic or anything like that. But I do have hyper focus. I hyper focus on some things and I try to keep my best patience on them. I don't think I have ever a moment that I lost my cool. I do lose distraction. I do have ADHD. Like, I sometimes try to look things and then I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's that? That's just a thing. Many people have that. I've never been officially declared something like that. There's other mental conditions that I've been declared of, that I take medications for them. And they have to do with like depression and stuff like that. But even with that, it's like they just been giving me those for precautionary. It's not something that I've been taking my entire life. It happens a few years ago, and now I'm treating myself as best as possible. But yeah, TLDR, I'm a patient. I'm a person with a lot of patience. I'll say that. I got a lot of subs. Obi Bumbles. Oh yeah, sorry. I need to remember to read the names. Okay, you say I got a lot of subs through one video when I was young. It's not even that good. It happens. Sometimes the most unexpected artwork that you make, or video, or anything in general. I say artwork because it happened to be on Instagram. They get the most interaction, and you're like, how? I made this piece of work that took literally an entire day, and it gets like 2 likes, and I got like 5 unfollow. But then I make a stupid meme that literally takes me seconds, and it gets 1,000 shares. What the hell? Yeah. It's all about I guess it's all about pleasing people in general. You will never understand the algorithm. It is a cruel mistress and a living beast. It always changes every day, and you have to get used to it. You know what? Speaking of algorithm, I make videos on TikTok because I want to grow, and I also like the art form a little bit because it just I want to see what I can do with my limitations on TikTok. Like, sometimes I reuse other people's sound. But then sometimes the end product of that video, it's a little cringe. It's a little out of my character. But some people love it. Some people really love it. I like it too. And sometimes I post it on YouTube and I get bad comments. I get unlikes and it's like, oh my god, this is cringe. Please. And they get the insults like, oh my god, please end yourself. And it's like, what? I'm just trying to obey the algorithm. Please don't hurt me. I'm an independent small creator that started last month, literally. Anyways, come on. One of the last ones right here. What grinds your gears? Trying your best to open up commissions, but no one bats an eye. Ooh, I understand this one. Man, when it comes to commissions, it's a hard game. It's a very difficult game. Pleasing other people with commissions. Most people don't really aim for commissions unless that is something that they need. or it's affordable. Hell, even if you offer free art, art's a very difficult industry. I understand it more than ever now these days. You just gotta please people what they can. Sometimes you gotta find creative ways, but even when you find it, it doesn't really work. That's just how it be, man. That's how it be. Oh well. I think that covers most of this. Wow, that was a long talk. And right now, for the last topic that I want to mention, is something that I wrote in the title of this video. It's about cancel culture. I want to give a small piece because it has to do with something that grinds my gears too. When it comes to cancel culture, I always say that I hate it. I hate it from my very bottom of my heart. It took the life of someone who was very precious to me, and his name is Etika. I mention it often. Pretty sure a lot of people in my chat will recognize that, and in my comment section on my friend list, because I have a lot of people with similar tastes. Etika was a wonderful man, and they took care, and you know, the cancel culture took him. Well, part of it's partially because of that. I know he had a lot of problems, but I hate cancel culture so much from the bottom of my heart. I always say that every time that I hear it. But I also understand. I also understand and acknowledge the benefits that come from such a thing like cancel culture. And just recently, I saw a big post talking about a voice actor that I had some interactions with. And that voice actor is the voice actor for Anna from Fire Emblem. And yeah, I know that sometimes people have difficulty separating the artist from the art. And I understand how it can be immersion breaking when enjoying games or movies, like it recently with like the Johnny Depp Amber situation. Oh boy, I did say at the beginning of this show that in my first podcast that I hope I never talk about them. I hope I never talk about them because it's such a touchy topic. But yeah, I have to mention it because cancel culture is big. It's here and it's here to stay forever. Some people use it to their benefit in a malicious way. Some people use it just in a justified manner. And it's best to listen to your own opinion and do what you can, especially if the person is not guilty and you probably know it. But you just gotta be careful when you hear about that. And something that I gotta put in, I think if I want to give my 2 cents on the Anna voice actor, and it's the Anna from Fire Emblem, of course, because most Annas from Fire Emblem use the same voice actress. And yeah, I even have an autograph picture of her because I ordered it like a long time ago in Streamly. That's like it's like a special platform for creators to sell their autograph. It's just the same way you go to conventions, but digital. When you go to a convention, you see your favorite actor, you talk to them, you interact with them. Well, I did that on stream. I talked with Karen Strassman. She is unique. She's unique. She's a bit of an old head. She's a bit of a boomer. She's a bit gullible. Is she an evil person? I don't quite think so. She has made a lot of like bad takes, horrible takes, and a lot of interaction with bad takes too. She's very out of touch. She's got that energy like this is a horrible comparison. No, I don't want to say this one. But she's just very out of touch. She's just very out of touch. She's not good with keeping up with like information or what's good and what's bad for her brand. It's getting her in trouble very often. Do I dislike her? Not quite. I still think that I still don't see her as an evil person or anything like that. I'll have my own take. I'm sorry for my friends who like the same character, because I'm in communities in Discord related to Anna from Fire Emblem, and they have their own takes on her. I agree with a lot of what they said. I don't agree with some of the things. But my own opinion is that, well, I think I'll just stay in my own distance when it comes to talking about that character or representing it. But yeah, I'll just keep it at that. It sucks. It really sucks. Does she deserve to be the platform of cancel? I don't know. I'm not the professional person for that. I'm just a VTuber talking about gaming and anime news and memes. I'm not very professional when it comes to touchy topics like that or done my investigation. Neither do I want to. I will only do it if it's if it's something that I really need to do. I'll have my own takes when it comes to that. Close to Facebook here. I'm done with that. Oh well. Oof, sorry for that. I had to let a little bit of air out. I am very glad that I managed to get that out of my chest. It's very difficult to talk about that, especially when I'm trying to avoid hate from other people when it comes to that too. Like I really like those characters. I hope something good happens, and whatever happens, man. It's not a thing that I trivialize about. You just carrying that dead weight from others, from other people's actors or companies is like so difficult. Some people want to do their best to defend their brand or the things they like, but it's difficult. And I hope you don't get caught in something like that and it doesn't intrude with your day. I think it's most important that you focus on yourself. If you see something, if you see something like that, just hope that your favorite actor or favorite brand does their best to make justice out of it. And yeah, I hope they try to fix it. Yeah. Fuck NFT. That came out of nowhere, but yeah. There, I said it. I'll never associate myself with something like that. And I've gotten invitations to even a couple of months ago, I got an invitation. Hey, do you want to promote this in your page? We noticed that you have this amount of followers. And I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. I don't think there's any monetary value. They want to pay me in invisible currency. I don't think I want to do that right now, especially when I'm not attracted to it. It wasn't going to benefit me at all, and I'm not going to sell my soul like that. I'll sell my soul in other ways that I see healthy. Come on, where's that Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship? I'm already thinking big. I heard they pay good. So if any of you get some of that, please orientate me on something like that. It's very cool. Hook me up. I'll chill it. If it's something like that, hell, I tried the game. It ain't that bad. It's just it ain't that bad. I'll just say it right now. Yes, I totally like Raid Shadow Legends. I love it. It's my favorite video game. Yeah. Really love it. Anyways, that is the end for tonight's podcast. I hope you all enjoy this wonderful podcast tonight. I had a lot of fun. And it was a very wild trip. This is the first time I go over the hour mark, because I try to keep it an hour condensed, because I know a lot of people don't have the time, and it's best to keep it in a correct format. Right now we're at the 120, and whoa, we got one more comment here. Never got any of that, but I wouldn't reply to NFT. Sucks, yeah. It really does. So yeah. So one more last thing to say. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you're all doing wonderful. I hope you have nice food tonight and get some rest, please. Don't stress. It can literally take your life. Take that advice from me. And once again, I'm extremely thankful, especially to Goose. I am really, really humble. I really thankful for that, man. Really, really thankful. I don't have enough words to express it. I said so much already, but I can't stop. And I'm thankful especially to all of you who keep sharing my stuff, liking it on social media. And yeah, I hope I see you next week. I hope you enjoy this new setup. I will keep improving. I will keep changing the stuff around so it's more fun to interact with. And I will be streaming on Twitch, hopefully soon. I saw a comment at the beginning of the stream asking me to play Pokemon. It's not the first time that person telling me to play Pokemon. I need to finish Pokemon Pro. I want to do that too. I got so many games to play. Hopefully I have the energy. But yeah, thank you all. Have a blessed night. Thank you. Good night.